This 2026 mechanical predator has arrived like a high-velocity, kinetic strike detonating a nuclear bomb of pure adrenaline directly into the heart of the adventure motorcycle world. This is not just a new model. It is a predatory lightweight assassin, designed to hunt down and humiliate every bloated, overweight touring bike that dares to cross its path. The industry has officially stopped playing by the rules, stripping away the fat, and injecting a lethal dose of factory racing venom into a chassis that feels like it was forged in the chaos of a desert storm. If you thought the midweight segment was for beginners, prepare to have your skull rattled and your reality shattered. Because this machine is a raw, screaming declaration of total mechanical dominance that demands you twist the throttle until the world becomes a blur of speed and dust. Underneath that razor-sharp, predatory bodywork sits a brand new engine. That is a literal work of engineering insanity, featuring a specialized firing interval that creates a throaty, hunting exhaust note that will send shivers down your spine. We are talking about a high-compression, water-cooled beast that demands to be redlined, delivering a visceral punch that feels like a physical assault on your senses. This isn't a smooth, polite commuter engine. It's a high-tension power plant, designed for riders who live for the send-it moments and crave the feeling of total chaos. Every time you twist that throttle, you are unleashing a level of mechanical aggression that has never been seen in this displacement class before. The weight or lack thereof is what makes this machine a total, earth-shattering game-changer for the American trails. Clocking in at a shockingly low weight that rivals dedicated motocross bikes, this machine is so light and flickable, it feels like you're riding a weaponized prototype, stolen from a secret testing facility. The engineering team used a load-bearing engine design and exotic, lightweight alloys to keep the mass centered, and the handling lightning fast. You can dive into the tightest single track, or carve up a mountain pass with a level of precision that is honestly mind-blowing, leaving heavier, bulkier bikes struggling in your dust, while you effortlessly launch over every obstacle in your path. What is truly insane is the inclusion of premium magnesium components and high-end materials that are usually reserved for factory racing bikes. Costing twice as much, this isn't just a bike. It's a tactical advantage that allows you to keep your hands locked on the bars while you navigate high-speed sand washes or technical rock gardens. It is a level of technological sophistication that shouldn't exist on a bike this size, and it changes the entire dynamic of how we ride. You aren't just sitting on a motorcycle. You are strapped into a high-velocity interceptor that is hungry for the red line and ready to shred the very earth beneath you. The suspension setup on this beast is a direct challenge to the status quo, featuring fully adjustable, inverted forks that look like they were ripped directly off a Dakar rally team's podium-winning bike, with massive travel at both ends. This bike is built to swallow brutal jumps and unforgiving terrain without breaking a sweat. It doesn't matter if you're hitting a massive washout at high speeds or landing a jump off a dirt mound. The machine stays composed, stable, and ready for more punishment. It is a rugged, no-compromise platform that encourages you to push harder, go faster, and take the kind of life-altering risks that would leave other adventure bikes in pieces. Inside the cockpit, this beast treats you to a massive, high-definition TFT display that acts as the nerve center for an arsenal of lethal, electronic rider aids. We are talking about lean, angle-sensitive, ABS Pro, and dynamic traction control that are tuned specifically for aggressive, high-stakes riding where failure is not an option. This bike is smart enough to assist you while you're busy pushing the absolute limits of physics, giving you the confidence to lean deeper and brake later than you ever thought possible. It is a perfect fusion of raw, old-school mechanical violence and cutting-edge digital intelligence, creating a riding experience that is as addictive as it is dangerous. The 2026 F450 GS is a cultural reset for the motorcycle industry, proving once and for all that size doesn't equal power. It is a high-performance weapon designed for the new generation of riders who refuse to settle for boring, heavy touring bikes and demand total dominance. This machine represents total freedom, absolute dominance, and a refusal to follow the rules of society. It is the most aggressive, most shocking, and most powerful adventure bike in its class, and it is here to claim the throne with a vengeance that will leave the competition paralyzed with fear. If you aren't ready to have your heart rate pinned to the red line, stay off this bike, because this monster doesn't do relaxed.